Hey guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today, okay, wait, hold on. Before I get into what this video is all about, please don't forget to subscribe, like my video, and please share this video to someone you think this video might be helpful to. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about high blood pressure. So I developed HBP, known as high blood pressure, at 25 years. I'm 25, and early this year, that was in January. Um, this is the backstory of how it all started. So I I I was going to somewhere. I was traveling to go get my results, my, for those of you in Nigeria, WAEC NECO results from where the local government where I wrote my exams. Please ignore the noise. I hope I'm audible enough though. So I traveled, yeah, and then I got there. It was a journey, like the same day. I got there and I was supposed to like journey back the same day. So I got what I wanted to get and it was late, I think around past 5 or so. I decided that, okay, let me start going back, and then I got into a bus and then I started going back. Now I hate road journeys so much. I hate road journeys, like I don't know, for some reason road journeys makes me sick. So as I was saying, on my way back I started having this migraine. Now prior to that day I had not slept well because I stream, a streamer that I am. I had not slept well, you know. I barely had enough sleep. So let's say I had like few hours of sleep, and then before embarking on that journey, so I, you know, we the car, we journeyed back to Calabar. As of that time, that was where I was staying, early January. We journeyed back to Calabar, and I kept on having this, headache. Now I've always had headaches all my life, so I think the headache was just different. That's how you can identify high blood pressure. Like, the headache was different. I've had migraines, like, I've had headaches, but this was really, really different. I was feeling it at the back of my head. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just like a line. It was just like a line, and a painful line at the back of my head. It kept on going on like, it was there, constantly hitting. It felt like maybe there was a vein in my head, or I don't know, a pulse. Sorry, not a vein, like a pulse, like at the pulse here where your hand keeps, like, it keeps sticking, or here when you touch here and it keeps sticking. That's how it felt, like a painful pulse at the back of my head. And to be honest, I just knew something was not right. I got back to my base, that's Calabar, and I had to sleep because obviously I've not rested the previous day. So I'm like, okay, let me rest. Boom, I rested, and the next day the headache was still there, and I had to go to my friend's place. I don't know why I choose to just call her. I'm like, okay, I'm coming to your place. I got to her place, and we were still streaming, and when it was time for us to sleep, I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep. I woke up very early. I couldn't sleep due to the headache. I was having at the back of my head. So I just woke up around, I was just counting hours, like, okay, when is morning going to reach? I need to find a pharmacy to check what my blood pressure. For some reason, I just wanted to check, my blood pressure. For some reason, that was the only thing that was on my mind. So I was just counting hours. Then in the morning, I think it was around 6, I just woke up, and my friend was like, "Why are you going to?" I told her I was going home. And then I woke up around 6, started looking for like the nearest pharmacy that is open. Then I think I visited my mother and then got back. And then I found a pharmacy just opposite my mom's street. And I asked them, "Please, can you check my BP?" Okay, I think the first pharmacy said they had not opened, like they still want to clean up. So I had to take, what is it called? Take a cab to another pharmacy. That was when they checked my BP. And now they checked my BP. The pharmacy did not even let me know that it was that bad. Now I didn't really know the interpretation. Normally, you can just go to the to the pharmacies, or go to the pharmacy and you tell them. I usually go with my mom. You tell them to check your BP. They'll tell you if it's high or not. You maybe write the number. Usually for my mom, they just write down the number and then we'll communicate the number to my doctor. So this time around, the pharmacy did not even, just told me, your BP is high. I just thought it was something that, okay, and I needed to rest, because everybody says it's stress. So when your BP is high, obviously you need to rest. For some reason, while on my way back home, I decided to snap it and then send it to my doctor, and wow, I was just at the entrance of my street, about to enter my street to go rest, to see if the BP is really going to, go down. And then he called. He was like, "Where are you? Where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm going home to rest." He was like, "It's not safe for you to be walking right now. Come to my house." It was still early hours of the morning. And then I'm like, "What's going on?" He kept on shouting. It was how he was shouting that really made me to, I was like, okay. I wanted to go to my house and then rest, and then I was like, okay, let me just go and meet him. When I got there, and he interpreted the numbers, and he was like, how did he say it? I'm sorry, how did he say it? He said, "You are high risk of having a cardiac arrest if this is not managed right now." I saw the numbers. I'm going to put the first number I saw. I'm going to put the first number on the screen, and then he gave me like medications to lower my blood pressure, and it was like, okay, go home and rest. And then I got back home, and then the next day it got worse. Like, I didn't have a BP monitor, but then again I had to, like, okay, let me go check my BP. And then before I said let me go check my BP, the symptoms I was having palpitation. I could literally see my heart beating so fast from this point. And I got there, my BP was way higher. Wow. Now, the day I went to my doctor's house, he took like blood samples. He needed to check my organs, he needed to do a lot of tests. So he took blood samples, took this and that, and I was like, okay, I need to do a test. We need to understand why your BP is high and all of that. So checking my BP, and it was way higher than the previous day. Oh my God, I was now panicking. Considering what I had, I called my doctor. He was like, come over. They had to change my BP drug, because obviously the one they gave to me was not working, so they had to change my BP drugs. That was the second time I took it. I was still having the palpitation, like I could literally hear my heart beating so fast. I got back home. He kept on saying, okay, sorry, I forgot to include this. Then I went to school. You know, I wasn't even resting enough because I had exams this period, but I'm so happy the exams got cancelled. And then okay, the third day, it got really worst, like extremely worst, guys. So all I could hear at that point was just my heart beating so fast. My heart was literally just beating. On the third day, it was so bad that was the only thing I could hear. That was the only thing I could hear. Like I was just hearing, like my heart was beating as if it was raindrops. Like that was what I was hearing. Raindrops. That was the only thing I could hear, guys. I was so scared. I called my doctor. In the midst of this, I was just alone, you know, trying to fight for my life. I was so scared. Am I dying? So it happened that my diastolic blood pressure was on a very high side. Well, we thank God for life. It wasn't easy managing it. Like, it's been a struggle managing my BP, but then it came. In my next video, I want to be telling you guys how I have been able to manage my high blood pressure at the age of 25. I won't say it's been easy. You know, I didn't even understand anything about BP. I just thought, oh, this and that. But there's so much. So in my next video, I'm going to be telling you guys how I have been able to manage, like how I have been able to manage my BP from January down to this month, what I've been taking, the things I've been doing, you know. So please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this video, like my videos, and you know, share it to someone. This might be helpful to somebody. See you in my next video. Bye.